What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the Boxing Clinic. Shout out to the LDBC. I know a lot of people been asking me my opinion and when I'm gonna drop my video on the Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin making a prediction. I usually do the prediction video the week of the fight. That's just how I do things. And the fight is a little bit ways out, and I keep getting asked, what's your thoughts on it and all that other type of thing. It don't bother me. I do a preliminary video. Just know my thoughts and opinions pretty much could change if I give you a winner in this video. Or who am I leaning towards? It tends to waffle. I picked Andre Ward for rematch all the way up until like 2 weeks into the fight, and then I switched to Kovalev. I just thought he'd do things differently, and I don't have a problem saying I'm wrong and why I was wrong, and I'm not gonna hide out and act like a bitch like some of these other boxing fanboys, other channels. And I actually gave you a prediction video for Jeff Me So Horny and Manny Pacquiao, and told you that Jeff Warren was a solid fighter. When most people laughed at me and just tend not to do the prediction video. So let's get into it. Basically, one of the things that's very relevant and very high on the topic of the discussion of this fight, probably not the highest, but the jab. I know a lot of people ask, like, who got the better jab? A lot of people tend to say Triple G has the better jab. I think the jab versus David Lemieux really put people on his jab. I mean, that jab that night was able to use distance and keep David Lemieux at the end of his punches and be a human punching bag like David Lemieux is. He has zero boxing ability, zero head movement at all. He's just a puncher trying to masquerade as a fighter. As a boxer for the most part. And and Triple G looked good. I hadn't seen a jab and rhythmic movement, and so accurate since damn near Larry Holmes. That's my favorite heavyweight. But shout out to David Lemieux for not knowing how to move his head and having any skills. But one thing I do point out is Triple G hasn't fought a lot of high upper echelon competition. Canelo has. His jab has been in there with the best as far as Austin Trier, Landy Laura. Hit Mayweather with a few jabs as well. Jabbed with Lara a little bit as well. And I still think Triple G has an amazing jab. He might have the edge in this statistic. His jab is very good. It wasn't as good, as great, versus Danny Jacobs. And as far as, Kell Brook, when I remember, he just went in there knowing he was the bigger, stronger guy. I was going to fuck him up regardless. He said, fuck his jab, I'm beating that ass. But as far as, the Danny Jacobs fight, Danny Jacobs was a whole different type of animal, stature-wise. I think he's about 6'1", very long. Canelo Alvarez doesn't present any of those issues for Triple G this fight. He's a shorter guy, has a good jab. I think he's more skilled than Danny Jacobs overall, but the physical ability gives probably Danny Jacobs some edges in certain departments. Now you talk about where is Canelo having his most success in this fight? I think as far as him being a great body puncher, having great upper body movement and counter punching. A lot of people go to, well, he couldn't knock out Chavez Jr. You got to understand that Chavez Jr. He went in survival mode. I mean, he kept everything in front of him. He made sure he seen all the punches that Canelo had coming. He was able to take them and just survive for pride. Gennady Golovkin, I haven't never seen him go into survival mode yet. He's always attacking. So, therefore, he's there to be knocked out. Now, the best way for Canelo, can he get the knockout, is the simple fact of systematically breaking them down for body shots. That's, 1+1. But also using counter-punching abilities that he does have, being able to a lot of good upper body movement, being slick, catching them with uppercuts that Golovkin doesn't see coming, beating the body as well. It's just systematically breaking them down, taking his time. Now, here's the issue. It's two issues with Canelo Alvarez before I get into Triple G, the second half of the end of this video. It's the simple fact that can Canelo Alvarez take what Triple G is dishing out for 12 rounds? Can he evade Triple G enough to not have to really taste his power that many times? All it takes is once, and we seen him take a big shot versus Jose Cotto. Jose Cotto. I said Jose Cotto on godly point guard for the Cavs now. Kenny, he took a big punch from Cotto brother. Didn't seem shaken up. He was very young, and that guy had a lot of knockouts on his resume, but versus who? But that's the question, and I think the bigger question for Canelo is, what type of shape will he be in for this fight? Can he sustain the attack and be focused and be fresh enough for the whole fight with Gennady Golovkin? Because if he gets one of those tired moments, Golovkin is not fucking Lara, he's not Trout, he's not Mayweather. He's not going to let this kid off the hook and get a second win. Once this guy gets tired, he's not going to be able to do the hokey pokey like he did with Trout. Triple G is too good of a conditioned athlete. Even when Danny Jacobs taking some good shots, he still was there as the fresher fighter. And I think the stamina is a bigger issue than the chin with Canelo in this fight. And as far as Triple G, the simple fact, can he handle Canelo's body work? And if Canelo comes to fight for a full 12 rounds, which he's been more fresher in more fights, and he did say he did tend to tire with Chavez Jr. because he was wearing his arms out. Can Golovkin take that body work? Because I've heard rumors and I've seen videos where his name Tyrell Hendricks knocked Triple G down with a body shot, and can he take the body work? Can he step up in competition and fight a real guy with a lot of skill level, with a good solid pro background as well, versus good fighters? This is a step up in competition for Golovkin more than it is for Canelo Alvarez as far as a resume. And is he on that level with Canelo as far as skill? A lot of people would think so, but biggest fight he fought Danny Jacobs, and that guy's already been stopping Kell Brook as a welterweight. So Canelo possesses some issues as well. I tend to lean towards Canelo right now, but I'm kind of coming around to Triple G, more film than I watch. But we'll see. We gone.